Hello and good morning. So we need to prepare. There is an urgency that is in the air, and I know that a lot of people can feel the urgency. It's something's not right. It isn't, and we know within our spirit, I know within my spirit, I too need to prepare. But first and foremost, I need to prepare on the inside of here to make sure that I have the strength to face, hello, Applebrooks, honey, have the strength to face that is what is out there, and that what is growing, it's growing. Whatever it is, you all, it's the unnamed. It is it's the unnamed. It doesn't have a normal name. It doesn't have a name like me or you. It doesn't think like me or you. It doesn't. It's a change that is sweeping over this earth. And some might call it a good change, and some might not call it a good change. There are those who will welcome it, who do welcome it. And I think the older you are, the longer you've been around on this earth, and you've lived through the ups and downs of life, you've lived through different cycles on this earth, hard times, hardships, happy times, good times. You've lived through it, but it's different now, and you know it's different. The life that you was used to living, it's slowly fading away. And you may find yourself trying to awaken people because something is awakening within your spirit. But then when you try to awaken people, it's like your words are falling on deaf ears. They don't see it the way that you see it. They don't see what's coming the way that you see, in the way that you are seeing it. Their perception of reality is totally different. And really, you have to ask yourself, why? What happened? What happened that brought about the difference in the way that people perceive the world? And I'm sure a long, long, long time ago, many years ago, there was a larger consensus of people who had the same perception of reality, who were more together. Their mindsets were more connected. It was more of a collective thing, but now we're fragmented. There's a fragmentation that has taken place. Fragmentation of our minds, of our connections, of our perceptions of reality. And it's rather unsettling. I saw this thing. What was it? There was an enormous drop in a statistic of the workforce. These analysts are trying to figure out what happened to 2.6 million people in 2020. There was a dip. There was a dip way down low of low-wage earners. A dip. It went all the way down. They don't know what happened. They're trying to figure out what happened to 2.6 million people. I think the consensus is still out. They've never seen anything like that in their life. They haven't. That's just one example. But the unsettledness is hard to shake. The unsettledness that's in the air, the unsettledness that's within us, even though we're trying to maintain our peace, it's very hard to shake. And it's even harder when you're around people who are not sensing what you're sensing. They're oblivious to like the train wreck that you're headed toward train wreck, head-on collision, and they're oblivious. And if you're in that situation where you feel within your being, you can say this. I can say, I feel within my being, which I really do, that we're headed for a head-on collision. This train is going nowhere. It's not going anywhere. And it's going to cause a lot of damage. I feel that within my spirit, but someone else may not feel that. But then that's me. That's me. I'm feeling it. And my conscience is screaming at me. My spirit within me is screaming at me. You've got to prepare. You've got to strengthen yourself. You've got to get ready in whatever way that you feel led within your spirit. You've got to get your house in order, your spiritual house in order, get your physical house in order. And as you look ahead, and you know the times are changing, the world is changing, nothing is the same. You may find yourself thinking, well, what is there going to be left to hold on to, really? What is there going to be left to hold on to? Because the way of life that I had is slipping through my fingers. It's never going to be the same. We're not going back. And I feel within my spirit there's some more to come. There's more to come, you all. You know there's more to come. And I'm going to be honest with you. I got to the point this morning. I was thinking to myself, I was talking to myself in my mind, Gina, you don't even want to go on there anymore. I didn't even want to come on here. I didn't. Because I know what's happening in the world. I thought, like, I don't care, YouTube. If you want to slow down the traffic to this channel because of what I'm sharing, so be it. So be it. So be it. I'm sitting there thinking, why even do it? But then I thought, well, I've got to come back on here because I care. I really do. And I like feeling this way, you all. I'm not going to just throw my hands up in the air and quit living. No, I'm going to live. I'm going to prepare because I see something coming. We're in the midst of something massive. We're in the midst of it. It's like we're being surrounded. And it's like there's this force out there that doesn't want us to wake up. See, that's what's getting to me. It don't like it that we're waking up and we're speaking up. This force out there, this powerful, powerful force. And it would like nothing better than to silence us, move us out of the way so it can get on with its own business without any interference from us. This is what I feel it feels. It wants me out of the way. It wants me to throw my hands up in the air. Okay, I give up. I surrender. No, I don't. I don't. And it wants you to do the same thing, but we're looking at it and we're thinking, oh, really? Really? You want us to give up? You want us to throw our hands up in the air and bow to you? We're not silly. We're not silly. This is spiritual warfare. This is spiritual warfare. This is what is happening, and it's manifesting into the physical world. You can see it all around. There's so many things that have been hidden in the darkness, hidden in the shadows for far too long, and they're coming out into the light. They literally are. Someone made a comment. They said, you know, this gives me hope, talking about the portal around that church, that the you know, there is a battle that the light is bringing to light. You know, our battle is not in vain. Our fight is not in vain. Everything we're doing is not in vain, because there is good coming out of it. Even though that good is waking us up to the bad that is in the world, there is good bringing it out, you all. And you may not want to have to be put in that position. You may not like knowing what it is that you're finding out, that what you're seeing. You may not like it because it's very uncomfortable. It's very unsettling. It's extremely unsettling. There are some things that I just can't even look at, that I don't even want my eyes to see, because If I do, that's going to, no, I'm not. That's not my walk in life, and that's not my journey. It's not. It's not my journey. But there's things I'm seeing. There's things you're seeing. There's things we're noticing. And you know what? I don't know why they made that. Do you want the blue pill or do you want the red pill? Why did they do that? Really ask yourself, the blue or the red? So I guess they called the people who were waking up, they took the red pill. And since they wanted to see what was going on, well, now they're seeing what's going on. And the blue-pilled people, my throat is trying to itch. The blue-pilled people, they can't see. They don't want to see. They like their life the way it is right now. They do, and they're looking forward to a bright future. A future, they hope. There are some who, a future without the red pill people. Really. There are those who want a great awakening to occur. There are those, even on the darkness, the dark side, they want to do it so that it can expose the red pill people, bring them all out into the opening. So they'll speak up, and then they got them all in one place too, you all, really, really. We got to prepare. We really do, in whatever way you see fit. But prepare, most importantly, on the inside. If you're a praying person, you're probably feeling it. You really are thinking, I need to pray more. I need to get stronger in the Lord. I need to pray to Jesus. I need to pray to God. I need to keep my connection to the spiritual realm. I don't want to let the darkness put my light out. And it's trying really hard, you all. It's trying really hard to put the red pill out. So you just can be in all colors. Yeah, but I'm using that as a symbolically like that. Yeah, you all. So really, you're seeing what's happening. I'm seeing it. And I think there's more to come out. There's a whole lot more to come out. And we may not like it. We may not. And there will be a great big final push. A big, big push, like a big bulldozer. The biggest bulldozer they got is going to barrel right on through, is what's going to happen. It's going to bulldoze us all, is what it's going to do. If you're in the way of that bulldozer, you're going to get taken out of the way. Really, it's like you're standing here, you trying to warn people. You could you picture yourself, you're trying to warn people, and then boom, you yourself, you're taken out. But then another one rises to take your place, you all. This is, my words are done. My words are done now. I can't say anything else. No, I can't. Someone's watching, someone's listening. They are. And they got an earful. They want me to speak more. No, I'm not. I'm not speaking anymore. Why? Because I don't want to. I don't want to speak anymore on the subject. We know that we need to prepare, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Each individual in the way that they feel led within their spirit. They're going to prepare for the road ahead, which we're already on, because we know what's up ahead on that road. And if we feel necessary to make rearrangements, make some adaptations in our physical life, we're going to do it. We are. We're going to strengthen ourselves spiritually. We are. And we're going to make sure we have all the things we need on the inside to endure, to survive, to stand strong. Because we're just not going to throw our hands up in the air and say, I give up. We're not doing it. We don't have to do it. And you know we don't have to do it. I've got someone's attention, you all. We don't have to do it. We don't have to surrender. And we're not going to. We're not. You know why? Because in the end, we know how this is going to play out. Really. We're going to win. We're going to win in the end. No matter how many of us don't make it to the end, in the end, this body, this spiritual body of warriors, we're going to win out in the end. Okay, we are. You're not going to put our light out. When you take out one light, that's okay. We'll have more to replace it. We will. Our light is going to pierce through your darkness, straight through it, and we're not alone either. We're not. There's many other lights other than the humans. There's many other forces, beings other than human beings that are on the good side that doesn't like the bad. So yeah, that's right. We're not giving up. We're going to prepare. So you all prepare. I know you feel within your spirit to prepare. I just want you to know, that's why I came on here. You're not alone. I feel it. A lot of other people are sensing the urgency to prepare. And that's exactly what we should do. If you need to pray about how you should prepare, pray about it. Do something. Don't just sit there knowing that the battle is going to get pretty heated. Don't just sit there and do nothing. Okay, don't. Take precautions now. Get prepared now. Start getting prepared. You don't know how much time we have until the battle is getting very thick. Okay, really thick, and it's going to come bearing down really hard. We don't know how much time we have, but we know that sitting still, doing nothing is not going to accomplish anything. It's not going to help us. We've got to get ready. So I'm going to go, and with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.